Hey guys, it's Rob Anderson here with Dollar Moves. I'd like to welcome you to another video. This video is very special to me as I've been working really hard to finally get you the same book that I ended up reading in the very beginning that introduced me to Fulfillment by Amazon. I've been working with the author of the book to actually set up a website that you can go to put in your email address and instantly get a 37-page ebook, the same one that I read back in March of 2011 that taught me about Fulfillment by Amazon and opened up a whole new world for me. It's amazing that it hasn't even been a year yet, and my life has changed so much just from reading this first book. It was the first introduction to the FBA program by Amazon, and it was one of those things where I first started reading it, and as I was reading it, I couldn't put it down. I just wanted to go, 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 read it all, and I consumed all that information. And it was one of those things where you just get excited when you read it, and your brain just starts, going and going, and you're thinking of all these different options. And for me, I was going from place to place for work, and I wasn't in one spot at all times, so I couldn't think of how I could do an Amazon business and close up my business, for 2 weeks at a time or whatever, if I traveled. And FBA opened up this whole thing to me to where I could be gone and still have a business, and that's what I ended up doing. So once I give you the link to that, I actually have, like I said, the author of the book, his name is Nathan Holmquist, and he actually set up a website for me that you can go right to and download the book. So the website address is www.amazonmoves.com. That's www.amazonmoves.com. If you just go ahead and put that in your browser bar, it'll take you right to it. Now, it'll say at the top of the page www.sellfba.com/ra.html, and I just want to let you know that that is the actual website name, but the Amazon Moves is easy to get you there. It takes you right to it. So that's still the same one that I'm sending you to. And what he did with that was that another way that I stream my income is also going to be through my YouTube videos and through other affiliate programs. And so since I'd be selling this information anyway, which this first thing is free, so you don't even have to worry about that. There's no cost to this at all. But if you purchase anything within the ebook that it talks about, specifically the Proven Amazon course is the second thing that I went to. But if you purchase anything from that ebook, then I'll be paid back for that. So if you find value in what I'm doing here and I'm giving of this information and finding it for you freely and taking you to it, and if you like it and Amazon, the FBA program, is something you want to do, and you can send back some money my direction by purchasing through them. The cost to you is going to be the same whether you buy it straight from the people or whether you buy my link that sends me some money. So if you find some value in this and you can see where I've helped you find this and you think that I deserve it, purchase it through the book that you're going to get there. Once you go there to amazonmoves.com, it'll take you to a page that will ask for your email address. All you got to do is put your email address in the field and then click the button underneath that says send me the FBA info. Now, once you go there, I mean, it's going to be instant. Once you go there, you'll go to a download page. And once you get to the download page, make sure to bookmark that page so in case you need to get back later, if you accidentally delete your ebook, if you if you just need your copy again or whatever, for whatever reason, or maybe you didn't download it the first time, make sure and bookmark it. That way you can get the book and you can have it there, and if you for some reason need to get it again, you can do that again. So just go ahead and make sure you do that. And another thing too is that you only get one book per email address. So just so that you can know that. I wanted to let you know a few notes about the book. It's pretty heavy about book sales, but it's a great starter to teach you about FBA and about different ways you can use it. Really, you can get a very good idea from this book on how to. Someone could just run with the information from the book and really get going. If you have some background in online, or you just want to kind of do it your way, and just you have a basic plan, a basic idea on how to get it going. You could do that with this book. But it is heavy on the book sales. Nathan Holmquist, that's what he does a lot of, are the book sales. Books are a great startup for the business. I do a ton of books with my business, with my FBA business. And the reason that it's good is that you can get in for a low price, and they usually have a really good return on investment. So that's why I just want to let you know that that's why in this book, it's a lot about purchasing books and DVDs, CDs, things like that. But FBA is so big that as long as you're within the product categories that Amazon allows, then if it has a UPC, it's within a category Amazon allows and can go within their shipping rates and all that, within what they allow for shipping, you can send almost anything that has a UPC, as long as it fits within those rules that I just said. So basically, any store you go to, whatever, you can scout everywhere. I mean, almost everywhere, as long as it's within the rules. But it leaves a ton of stuff open. So there's a lot of that. Also, in that book, I'd like to say that some of the fees have changed since he first wrote the book. So you'll want to go to Amazon's website to really make sure you have the most up-to-date and accurate information on the fees. But again, this book, it will give you an idea on what to expect, like percentages and things like that on what it's going to cost you to actually have this business. Let's see here. I'm trying to see. I've got some notes here. I want to make sure that I have everything there. Oh, some of the shipping charges. Okay, shipping charges are dependent upon. They're based on distance from your place where you send the products to Amazon. It's based on the distance, and it's also based on the weight and the size of the packaging. So there are some examples of what the fees are for their packages that they're sending out. And so I just want to let you know that that's not a for sure thing. The prices that are in there, they're going to be different based on where they're going to, how much they weigh, the shape, all of that. So take that into consideration when you're reading the book, that your per pound price may be more or less depending upon where it's going and all of that. So I want you to take that in consideration. Another thing is the book talks quite a bit when it's talking about the scouting. It talks about using a personal digital assistant, or other words, a PDA. And it's basically a handheld computer that you download the information in. It's got a laser scanner at the top of it, and you scan the barcodes with that. Well, that was the way that most people used to back then, from what I gather. But nowadays, a lot of people are using, and what I use mostly, and what seems to be the best and fastest to me right now, is using a smartphone. You can use an Android or an Apple, or excuse me, an iPhone, and there's a program that is internet based. It's right now, it's real time, and you have a little scan file. I'll be doing another video about that information, but I just want to let you know that that's kind of the new thing now since that book came out. So a lot of people are just using their own smartphones, because it's the same. It's a PDA because it's a smartphone. It's a computer with a phone, and then they're using a scanner or the actual camera on the phone itself with software. Scout Pal is what I use through FBA Power. Or it's FBA Scout. I'm sorry, not Scout Pal. FBA Scout, and that's what a lot of people are using. That's what I mostly use in my scouting. So I don't want you to get discouraged that you may need to buy other stuff as far as a PDA scanner or whatever, because if you have a smartphone, you can use your smartphone with the FBA Scout, and it's you could just use the camera on it, and you're good to go. So there's that, and those were the notes that I just wanted to tell you about, of things that I noticed when I was reading it that I might go, I'm not quite sure. But anyway, so Great book. I'm really excited for you if you're getting ready to go on this trip and this journey of doing the online selling. I had no, I'd never done online selling before this, before reading this book, before doing any of this. So, and I feel like I'm successful now. It's been amazing to me. The business pays for itself. Things keep going more and more and more. I'm getting more and more gadgets and goodies, and my business is just it's becoming more of a business, and it's just amazing to me that I can build and build and build upon my business in less than a year and get to the point that I'm at right now. So, again, this book's name is Selling on Amazon's FBA Program. The author's name is Nathan Holmquist. If you're ever on Amazon and you happen to see the seller ID Book to the Future, that's his seller ID. I purchased a book from him, and I was very happy with it. He sells high quality merchandise, and he puts out a good product. So I would have no problem. In fact, I would encourage you, if you see his name, Book to the Future, on Amazon, if you get the option to make a purchase from him. I also purchased the personal digital assistant that we were talking about, that I was talking about earlier. I ended up purchasing one from him. He had at the time, I'm not sure if he still is doing it, but where you could purchase one and make monthly payments. So if you don't have a smartphone and you want to go that route where you just download the information into that personal digital assistant, you were able to purchase it from him, and I believe that he still has that right now with a monthly payment program. So, and I've been super happy with that. He's been very helpful with that. So, I'm trying to give back to Nathan because he's helped me a lot. Like I said, this was the first book that I ever found about FBA. And the next thing that I did after that was the Proven Amazon course. And when you go to your download page, at the very top of it, the one that I said to make sure and bookmark, it talks about the Proven Amazon course. And from when I purchased it, it's actually, I believe it's about half the price of what I ended up purchasing it for in the first place. But I'll do a whole new video about the Proven Amazon course. Right now, just head on over to AmazonMoves.com and download your free 37-page ebook on the FBA program. Enjoy it. If there's anyone you know of that would like to start their own business, or is having a hard financial time and doesn't see any hope in their future, and want to try and do something, I mean, you can sell, honestly, if you wanted to, this business, like selling through Amazon, period, like not even FBA, if you wanted to do this business right now, you could sell books out of your house. You probably have DVDs, CDs, video games, all that stuff can be sold on Amazon. You just find out what the prices are and send it out to them. So, if you think that you have a friend or somebody that could benefit from this, send them out to AmazonMoves.com. Have them get the book. Have them take a look at it. Tell them about this on YouTube here, Dollar Moves on YouTube. I'm going to be putting out more and more videos. So I want to try and give the people help that may think that it's too tough to start this or do this, or I've never done this before, or whatever. I've got a lot of videos coming to show kind of how the steps are to go through doing an FBA business. So, ton of information coming up. Again, if you like what you're seeing here, please subscribe. Please positive comments, put them down below. I'm just trying to pass on what was given to me. This is free to you. So AmazonMoves.com, slap in your email address, make sure to bookmark that page, the download page, get your free ebook, read it, take a look at it, and if you're ready to rock from there, right on. You can start your own business, get yourself going.